since its premiere on Bravo in 2009. The Real Housewives of New Jersey has been a mainstay presenting the extravagant lifestyles of wealthy women in the Garden State over the course of 14 seasons. The show has shed light on the complexities of friendships and family dynamics and intense rivalries of the numerous plot lines. Gorga family's conflict with Teresa Judas has been a major focal point. The arrival of Melissa and Joe Gorga, the show gained a new dynamic and intensity that ultimately resulted in a family feud worthy of a Tennessee Williams play. With the years, viewers have witnessed a family in disarray that never deserved to be in the spotlight, and Teresa's transformation from amiable side character to the main character was brought about by Joe and Melissa's presencia, which also opened old wounds. Teresa remained in the lead role for 14 seasons. Teresa was constantly annoyed by Em and Joe because she believed they were the ones who had broken up the family and created bitterness and hostility towards their parents. But even with the cameras filming, the conflict never ended and continued to bleed into every corner. Not the primary Gorga-Judas dispute, but rather Joe and Melissa's treatment of Kathy Wacky and her sister Rosie Perry was one of the most regrettable families problems. They wanted their cousins to be at peace, but when Kathy tried to patch things up with Teresa, Melissa and Joe wouldn't stand by her, ruining a real friendship and igniting animosity for years. Regretfully, Kathy never deserved the cruelty she endured at the hands of her relatives. Joe and Melissa both had a unique tale to share about their desire to reject the drama in their families, forge their own path. Unfortunately, Teresa's tale was entwined with theirs, and her ongoing hostility and bitterness against them served to further why in the Gulf. Melissa was a quiet player most of the time, but she started to fight back with her husband's support. Maybe the Gorgs' actions were influenced by the unaddressed aftermath of Strippergate, which deepened divisions and galvanized opposition to them. Teresa expects allegiance and respect, and anyone who doesn't meet her expectations is seen as an adversary. Joe Gorga is a family man who puts his wife and children first. Joe became so enraged by the ongoing strife between the two families that he appeared like a monster to those who felt sorry for Teresa. The fire was only fueled by Melissa's portrayal as the devoted wife who was in the wrong. In the end, The Real Housewives of New Jersey is a program that illustrates the complexity web of rivalries and alliances, frequently obfuscating the distinctions between good and bad. The Gorga family narrative provides evidence of the difficulties associated with family relationships, loyalty, and the negative consequences of unsolved disputes.